we're diving into the fascinating world of Roosevelt dimes, specifically the 2013 P dime. You might have heard rumors or seen posts claiming some of these coins could be worth millions of dollars. But is there any truth to this? Let's find out. First, let's start with the basics. The 2013 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is indicated by the small P mint mark on the coin. Like most modern dimes, it features Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. These coins were produced in the hundreds of millions, so finding one in circulation is not uncommon. The face value of a dime is, of course, 10 cents. But collectors and treasure hunters are always on the lookout for certain traits that can significantly increase a coin's value. For the 2013 P dime, the most valuable examples come down to two factors. First, errors and varieties. Second, the coin's condition or grade. Let's talk about errors. Coins with errors are like hidden treasures in your pocket change. Common errors include double die strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. For the 2013 P dime, one specific error that has been spotted is the missing edge lettering or partial collar strike. These errors can raise the value of a dime from a few cents to hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and demand. Next, we have the condition of the coin, also known as its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 2013 P dime graded as mint state 68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch a significant premium. The highest graded examples may sell for hundreds of dollars, but those graded MS 69 or 70 are extremely rare. But what about the claims that a 2013 P dime is worth millions? The reality is that no 2013 P dime has ever sold for millions of dollars. These claims are usually exaggerated or based on speculation. The highest value Roosevelt dimes typically come from earlier years or from coins made with precious metals like silver. That said, there's always the possibility that a previously undiscovered error or variety could surface and change the market. So, if you've got a stash of 2013 P dimes, don't dismiss them just yet. Check for errors, examine the condition, and consider having valuable-looking coins professionally graded. While they might not make you a millionaire, finding a rare or high-grade coin can still be an exciting and profitable discovery. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your finds in the comments below. We're going to be diving into an incredibly rare and valuable coin that has become a collector's dream, the 1969 D dime. If you've ever wondered about the true value of this coin, you're in the right place because we're about to reveal how this dime could be worth millions of dollars in today's market. Now, let's talk about the 1969 D dime, which is part of the Mercury Dime series, minted between 1916 and 1945. However, you might be asking, wait a second, I thought the Mercury Dime stopped in 1945. What makes the 1969 D so special? Well, here's the twist. It's not a typical Mercury Dime, but the 1969 D Roosevelt Dime, minted at the Denver Mint. The 1969 D dime has earned its place in the spotlight due to a unique error, something called a double die error. This error happens when a coin is struck by a die that was misaligned during the minting process. This results in the appearance of doubling on the coin's design, particularly on the date, and sometimes even the letters of the word Liberty. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most of these 1969 D dimes are relatively common, but the ones with the double die error are extremely rare. Only a few examples of this coin exist, and they have been sold for extraordinary amounts of money. Experts say that the 1969 D dime with the double die error can fetch anywhere from tens of thousands of dollars to several $1 million, depending on its condition and the severity of the doubling. The more visible and pronounced the doubling, the higher the value. Some coins in near mint or mint condition have sold for over $1 million at auction. But how do you know if your 1969 D dime is worth this kind of money? Let's go over a few key things to look for. First, take a good look at the date. On a regular 1969 D dime, you'll see the number 9 in the date clearly. But on a double die error, the 9 will appear to have a slight shadow or a second impression right next to it. It can look like the number is almost double in places. Second, check out the Liberty lettering on the obverse side of the coin. The double die error often causes the letters to appear with a noticeable shadow, particularly on the L and the B. In addition to the date and lettering, you also want to inspect the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. The 1969 D dime was minted in Denver, so you'll find a D mint mark near the bottom of the reverse side. Sometimes, due to the error, this mint mark can also have doubling. Now, let's talk about the market for these dimes. The demand for rare coins like the 1969 D double die dime has surged in recent years. As more collectors and investors seek out these incredible errors, the prices continue to climb. At major coin auctions, these coins are often sold to the highest bidder, with prices reaching the six-figure and even seven-figure mark. One of the most famous sales took place in the early 2000s when a 1969 D double die dime sold for over $1 million. And it's not just a fluke. The market for rare dimes like this is strong, and collectors continue to pay top dollar for the chance to own a piece of history. So, if you happen to come across a 1969 D dime, it's worth checking closely for this double die error. You could be holding on to something incredibly valuable that could be worth a fortune, but remember, condition is key. A dime with a visible and clear double die error, in good or near mint condition, is going to be worth significantly more than one that's heavily worn or damaged. If you're unsure about the authenticity or condition of your coin, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional coin appraiser or a reputable coin dealer who can assess its true value. In conclusion, the 1969 D dime with a double die error is one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Its rarity, combined with the incredible demand for rare error coins, makes it a true treasure for collectors. So, if you've got one, take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos on rare coins and collectibles. And as always, drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your coin collection with us. We've got an exciting topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. We'll be talking about a coin that might just be hiding in your collection, the 1977 D mint mark One Dime. Is this coin really worth millions? Stick around as we dive into its history, its rarity, and the truth behind its value. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1977 dime. The 1977 D dime, just like most dimes, is made from a copper-nickel blend and features Franklin Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek. The reverse shows a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced dimes at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Denver mint mark represented by the letter D on the coin. These were regular issue dimes that circulated in large numbers, and it seemed like just another year for the dime. But as we know in the world of numismatics, some coins can become rare and valuable with the right combination of circumstances. Now, what makes the 1977 D dime so special? Well, the reality is that most 1977 D dimes are not worth millions. In fact, they are relatively common and can be found in pocket change or through simple circulation. But there are rare, special cases where the value shoots up. A couple of factors play a role in determining the value of a coin, and it's important to understand how these factors come into play for the 1977 D dime. First, we need to talk about error coins. Error coins are the ones that were minted incorrectly, and these are the ones that can command a high price in the market. For example, the 1977 D dime can sometimes feature a minting error, like a double die or a wrong mint mark. The most sought-after versions of these coins are the ones that have been misstruck in a way that makes them rare or different from the average coin. Some collectors have paid big money for error coins, and if you have a 1977 D dime with a notable error, it could fetch you a significant sum. Another important aspect is the coin's condition. Just like with any collectible, the better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. A coin that is well preserved and free from scratches, discoloration, or wear and tear is far more valuable than one that's been heavily circulated. Coins with a grade of MS-67 or higher can sometimes fetch tens of thousands of dollars. So, are 1977 D dimes worth millions of dollars? The answer is likely no, but there are exceptional cases where some collectors have been willing to pay premium prices for certain error dimes. A perfectly preserved 1977 D dime with an error or one that has been professionally graded could be worth a significant amount, though nowhere near the millions some people may claim. Most 1977 D dimes you come across will likely be worth just a few dollars, depending on the condition and whether they have any unique errors. It's important to do thorough research or consult with a numismatist before jumping to conclusions. So how do you know if your 1977 D dime is a rare or valuable coin? Look for double die errors, incorrect min marks, or any other abnormal features. Examine the condition. If your coin is in great shape with little wear, it might be worth more than face value. If you think your 1977 D dime might be valuable, consider having it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. As of today, a regular 1977 D dime in average circulated condition is worth, well, exactly 10 cents. However, rare and error versions can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $1,000s, depending on their condition and rarity. One particularly rare case might be a 1977 D dime with a double die error, which could potentially be worth a lot more, but again, these are extremely rare. If you happen to find one, you could see offers that push into the thousands. For the average collector, though, finding a 1977 D dime worth $1 million is highly unlikely. The coin world has many valuable pieces, but a standard 1977 D dime is not one of them, unless it has an error or an extremely rare condition. In conclusion, while the 1977 D Mintmark dime has some potential to be valuable, especially if it has an error or is in pristine condition, it is unlikely to be worth millions. The market for rare coins is filled with myths and rumors, so it's always best to do your research and check with experts when you're dealing with potentially valuable coins. If you're a collector or just happen to have a 1977 D dime, don't toss it aside. Take a closer look. Who knows what hidden gems might be in your collection? We're diving into a very special and potentially valuable dime, the 2021 One Dime coin with the P Mintmark. While most people overlook this coin, it has become one of the most sought after and rare dimes in the market. In this video, we'll uncover why the 2021 P Mintmark dime could be worth millions of dollars, and how you might have one hiding in your pocket right now. So, let's get started. To start, let's talk about the basics. In 2021, the United States Mint produced dimes at 3 different mints: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. But it's the dime minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P Mintmark, that is causing a lot of excitement in the numismatic community. Typically, the P Mintmark isn't commonly seen on dimes, as it is often used on pennies. The unique factor here is that, for the first time in decades, the Philadelphia Mint produced dimes that carry this P Mintmark, and they are much rarer than you might think. But what makes the 2021 P Mintmark dime so special? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. The Philadelphia Mint usually strikes millions of dimes every year, but this 2021 issue stands out because of its low production numbers and slight variations that make certain dimes more valuable than others. Even small errors on these coins can significantly increase their worth. Now, let's talk about the potential errors that could boost the value of these dimes. Some 2021 P Mintmark dimes were released with striking issues such as double dies or off-center strikes. These rare errors, while not common, can cause a single coin to sell for thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, how do you know if your 2021 P dime is worth something more than face value? First, you'll want to examine it closely. Look for any unusual features, double strikes, misaligned designs, or any imperfections that stand out. A dime with a minor minting flaw can still be valuable, but the rarer the error, the higher the price. Remember, collectors are always on the lookout for these kinds of imperfections, and they can make the difference between a dime worth just 10 cents and one that could be worth thousands of dollars. Next up, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The better the condition, the more it will be worth. A dime in perfect mint state condition could fetch much more than a coin that's been circulated and shows signs of wear. If your 2021 P dime is in mint condition, it might be worth looking into getting it professionally graded. Some of these dimes have already sold at auction for incredibly high amounts. In fact, some of the rarest 2021 P dimes with notable errors have fetched as much as $100,000. And with increasing interest from collectors and investors, it's possible that these values will continue to rise in the future. Now I know what you're thinking. How can I tell if my coin is worth something? The answer is simple: do your research. Compare your coin to examples online, consult experts, and consider getting your dime professionally appraised. And remember, just because it's a 2021 P dime doesn't mean it's automatically worth a fortune. Only the rarest examples with minting errors or in perfect condition will reach those sky-high values. So, what's the takeaway here? The 2021 P Mintmark One Dime is more than just a regular coin, it's a potential gold mine for savvy collectors. Whether it's a rare error, a perfect example, or even a piece with some minor imperfections, this dime could be worth a lot more than just its 10-cent face value. Keep your eyes peeled and your collections organized, because the next rare coin you find could be worth a small fortune. That's all for today's video. If you have any 2021 P Mintmark dimes lying around, make sure to check them out closely. You never know what kind of treasure you might be holding. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things numismatic. And as always, leave a comment down below if you found any rare coins yourself. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and rare coins that you might have heard of, the 1976 No Mintmark dime. While many might overlook this coin, it's actually worth much more than its face value. In fact, certain versions of this dime are worth millions of dollars today. Stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this incredible coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can identify one in your collection. Let's start by breaking down the coin itself. The 1976 dime was minted during a time of great change in American coinage, but it has one key feature that makes it stand out from others. This coin, produced in 1976, has no mintmark, meaning it lacks the small D or S typically found on dimes to indicate where it was made. Now you may be thinking, why is a missing mintmark so important? Well, here's where things get interesting. Most dimes from 1976 were minted in Denver and San Francisco. However, a small number of 1,976 dimes were struck without a mintmark, and this has caused quite a stir among coin collectors and experts. These dimes, which are sometimes referred to as mystery dimes, are believed to have been accidentally struck without a mintmark in Philadelphia. Philadelphia typically struck dimes with a mintmark for certain years, but this anomaly has led to a massive surge in interest among collectors. So, why exactly are these 1976 no mintmark dimes so valuable? Well, for starters, it's the rarity of the coin. The US Mint did not intentionally produce these coins, and they are extremely hard to find. The key factor here is that they are not listed in any official mintage records, making them one of the most sought-after coins for serious collectors. In fact, experts believe that only a few dozen of these elusive dimes were ever struck, and finding one in excellent condition is like striking gold. When these coins do surface, they often fetch astronomical prices at auction. A well-preserved, high-grade example of the 1976 no mintmark dime has sold for as much as $2 million. And if you happen to own one, you could be holding onto a small fortune. So, how do you tell if you have one of these valuable dimes in your possession? First, check your 1976 dimes for the absence of a mintmark on the reverse side. If you find that it has no mintmark, it could be a rare and valuable piece. But remember, the condition of the coin matters too. Dimes in mint condition with sharp details are worth far more than those in worn or circulated condition. If you find one, it's best to have the coin professionally graded by an expert from a reputable coin grading service. Coins that are graded as MS-67 or higher have been known to sell for over $1 million in auctions. Now, let's talk about the significance of this coin in the world of numismatics. Coins like the 1976 no mint mark dime aren't just valuable because of their rarity. They also represent an important piece of history. They are a testament to the unexpected and mysterious nature of coin production, and their unique story only adds to their allure. Coin auctions have become the go-to place for buyers and sellers of rare coins. The 1976 no mint mark dime has generated huge interest from collectors, making it one of the most talked about dimes in recent memory. So, if you're a coin collector or an investor in rare coins, don't overlook your 1976 dimes. That small, unassuming coin could be worth far more than you think. Now, while finding one of these rare dimes is exciting, it's important to note that not every 1976 dime without a mint mark is worth millions. Like any collectible, the value is determined by factors like rarity, condition, and demand. But still, the possibility of uncovering $1 million coin makes coin collecting all the more thrilling. If you're out there searching through your own collection or digging through your change jar, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive gem. Remember, the 1976 no mint mark dime might just be sitting in your collection, waiting for you to discover its true value. So, what do you think? Do you have any 1976 dimes in your collection? Drop a comment below if you think you found one, or if you've already spotted one in the wild. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the world of rare coins. We're diving into a specific dime that could be worth millions of dollars. It's the 2014 P mint mark dime. That's right, a dime, which is typically worth just 10 cents, could be hiding in your coin collection or even your pocket, and it could be worth way more than you ever imagined. Let's get into the details of why this coin is making headlines in the numismatic world. What makes the 2014 P mint mark dime so special? The 2014 P mint mark dime stands out because of its unique combination of factors, starting with its rarity. The US Mint produced a variety of coins in 2014, but the dimes with the P mint mark, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint, are extremely rare. Why? Because in 2014, the US Mint only issued a small number of these dimes with the P mint mark. Normally, coins are minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but they don't always carry the P mint mark. The 2014 dimes, however, have this P mint mark, which makes them different from the vast majority of dimes minted that year. Most dimes made in 2014 don't have a mint mark, but this particular version has become one of the most sought-after rarities. So, why are these 2014 P mint mark dimes worth so much? Only a small number of these dimes were minted in Philadelphia in 2014, which makes them highly collectible. In fact, it's believed that less than 1.8 million of these specific dimes were produced, making them extremely rare. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins, and when it comes to dimes, the 2014 P mint mark dime has become a must-have. As demand for rare coins increases, so does the price. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. A 2014 P mint mark dime in perfect condition, with no wear, scratches, or tarnishing, is incredibly valuable. Coins graded MS-67 or higher can fetch a significant amount of money at auctions. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of a 2014 P mint mark dime can vary depending on its condition, but in general, these rare coins are fetching anywhere from several $1,000s to millions in the right market. In circulated condition, you may see one of these coins selling for a few $100s, especially if the coin is in decent shape with little wear and tear. In uncirculated or mint condition, the value can easily reach into the tens of thousands of dollars. Some high-quality dimes have even been sold for over $100,000 in perfect condition, graded MS-67 or higher by coin grading agencies. These dimes can go for well over $1 million. That's right, you could be holding a coin worth more than most people's homes, all for a dime. How can you find one? If you're wondering how to find a 2014 Mint dime, here are a few tips. Check your change. The easiest way to find these rare dimes is by checking your change. Keep an eye out for any 2014 dimes with a P mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. You might be surprised to find one. Coin shops and auctions. If you're not lucky enough to find one in your change, you can always check out your local coin shops or online auction sites. Many collectors and dealers have these coins for sale, though they can be quite pricey. Grading. If you do find a 2014 P Mint dime, it's a good idea to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. This can help determine its true value and make it easier to sell or auction. To wrap things up, the 2014 P Mint dime is one of those rare finds that could potentially make you a millionaire. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin enthusiast, it's definitely worth your time to check your collection for one of these valuable coins. With a small mintage, high demand, and the potential for a significant payout, this dime is truly a treasure. So, keep your eyes peeled, check your change, and who knows, that dime sitting in your pocket could turn out to be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting updates on rare and valuable coins. We're diving deep into a rare coin that has the potential to make you a fortune. We're talking about the 2005 P Mint dime, a coin that has been selling for astronomical prices in the market, sometimes worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. You might have one of these coins sitting in your pocket right now without even realizing it. So, stick around to learn what makes the 2005 P Mint dime so special and how you can identify it. Let's get started. Before we talk about the value, let's break down what this coin is and what makes it unique. The 2005 P Mint dime is part of the United States regular circulation coins. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the U.S. Mint's main coin production facilities. However, it's not just any dime. Some of these dimes were produced in ways that set them apart from the rest, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. So, what makes the 2005 P Mint dime worth so much? It all comes down to a few key factors. Minting error. The main reason the 2005 P dime is so valuable is because of a rare minting error. Some of these dimes were struck with the wrong die, resulting in certain features being either missing or altered. These errors are incredibly rare, and when one is discovered, collectors scramble to get their hands on it. The rarer the error, the higher the value. Like most rare coins, the condition is paramount. Coins that have never been circulated and are in mint condition are far more valuable than coins that show signs of wear and tear. The higher the grade of the coin, the higher the price you can expect. Coin values are often determined by demand. Because the 2005 P Mint dime is so rare, collectors are willing to pay premium prices for one in excellent condition, sometimes reaching the $1 million mark. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare dimes in my collection or even in my change jar? First, check if your dime has the P mint mark. This indicates it was made in Philadelphia. If it's missing or has a different mint mark, it's not the rare one we're talking about. Look closely at the design of the coin. Mint errors can range from doubling on certain letters or numbers to misaligned strikes. Sometimes, you might notice the edge of the coin is off-center or the design is unusually clear or blurry. These inconsistencies are signs of a minting error. The coin's condition can greatly affect its value. Coins that are uncirculated and have been kept in pristine condition can fetch top dollar. Check the surface of the coin for any scratches, nicks, or discoloration. A clean, shiny coin with no imperfections will hold the most value. If you think you've found a valuable 2005 P Mint dime, take it to a professional coin grader. Grading is a process where experts determine the coin's quality, and a higher grade can mean a significantly higher value. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much are these coins worth? For a typical 2005 P Mint dime in good condition, it might be worth around $2 to $5. But when it comes to rare minting errors or coins in exceptional condition, the price can skyrocket. Some of these rare dimes have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction. In the most extreme cases, A dime with an extraordinary minting error or an especially high grade can be valued at millions. In fact, some collectors have paid over $1 million for a 2005 P mintmark dime with a significant error. These coins are considered one of a kind, and as the coin market continues to heat up, the value could rise even further. If you've got your hands on one of these rare dimes, the next question is, where can you sell it for top dollar? You have a few options. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers hold coin auctions where you can sell your rare dime to the highest bidder. These auctions are where you'll find the big buyers willing to pay a premium for rare coins. Websites like eBay are also great places to sell rare coins, though you should be cautious about the buyers and the price you're setting. Always get your coin professionally graded before listing it online. If you want a quick sale, you can visit coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. However, keep in mind that they may offer you a lower price than what you'd get at auction. Attending coin conventions and shows gives you a chance to network with collectors and dealers. These events can sometimes be a great place to sell your coins to someone who knows their value. So, there you have it. The 2005 P mintmark dime is an incredibly rare and valuable coin that could be worth millions in the right condition. If you have one, be sure to carefully examine it for minting errors and keep it in good condition. And if you don't have one yet, now you know exactly what to look for when checking your change or going through your collection. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with other coin enthusiasts. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin tips and rare finds. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Before you go, remember to check out our other videos for more tips on rare coins, valuable currency, and how to make money with your collection. We're diving into an incredibly rare and valuable piece of history, the 1983 P mintmark One Dime coin. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we'll explore what makes the 1983 P dime so special, why it's in such high demand, and how you can identify if you've got one of these rare gems in your collection. Stick around, because this could be the most valuable dime you've ever seen. Let's start with some background. The 1983 One Dime coin was minted in Philadelphia, denoted by the P mintmark. Like most coins, it was intended to be circulated as part of everyday transactions, but this particular coin holds a fascinating secret, a mistake that makes it extraordinarily rare and valuable. The regular production of dimes in 1983 was done without any major errors. However, a very small number of these coins left the mint with a unique feature that no one initially noticed. Some of these coins were struck with an error that makes them worth a fortune today. So, what's the error that makes the 1983 P mintmark dime worth so much? It's a rare mistake known as a clash die. This happens when two dies, the tools used to strike the coins, make contact with each other during the minting process. This causes an imprint, or clash, of the design from one die to be left on the coin, which creates a unique and distinguishable mark. What makes this even more fascinating is that only a very small percentage of 1983 P dimes left the mint with this clash die error. Because it's so rare, collectors have become obsessed with finding these coins. In fact, the value of a 1983 P mintmark dime with the error can reach staggering amounts, sometimes even millions of dollars, depending on its condition and rarity. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. You might be wondering, how can a dime, which is worth only 10 cents in regular circulation, suddenly be worth so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The era dimes from 1983 P mintmark are incredibly hard to find, especially in good condition. As the years go by, these coins become rarer and more valuable. Some have sold for thousands of dollars, while others have been auctioned off for over $1 million. It's a collector's dream, a small coin with an immense value. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its worth. A dime with a clash die that is well preserved and in near perfect condition can fetch an even higher price. The more pristine the coin, the more it can command at auction. Can you tell if you have one of these incredibly rare 1983 P dimes in your collection? First, take a close look at the mintmark. The P mintmark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. But the real treasure lies in the clash die error. To identify this error, carefully examine the coin under good lighting. You should look for any unusual marks or design imprints that aren't supposed to be there. This could include parts of the design from the obverse side of the coin, the side with President Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait, showing up on the reverse side, the side with the torch, olive branch, and oak branch. The clash die error causes these overlapping impressions, making the coin look distinctive. You may also notice some blurry or doubled features in the coin's design, which is another indicator of this rare error. If you believe you've found a 1983p mintmark one dime with the clash die error, it's important to act fast. Get the coin appraised by a professional to determine its value. A certified coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help assess the coin's authenticity and condition. Once you've confirmed that the coin is indeed a valuable error dime, you may want to consider holding onto it or selling it to the highest bidder. Remember, these rare coins are highly sought after by collectors, and auctions often drive the prices to unimaginable heights. The discovery of rare coins like the 1983p mintmark dime has had a profound impact on the coin collecting world. It's fueled a surge of interest in error coins and driven up the prices of other rare dimes as well. Coin collecting has become more than just a hobby for some, it's an investment, and with the right eye for rare errors, you could find yourself sitting on a small fortune. As more collectors catch wind of these errors and the value they bring, it's becoming increasingly difficult to find one of these elusive coins. So, if you happen to have one in your collection or come across one at a flea market, coin shop, or even in your pocket change, don't let it slip through your fingers. The 1983p mintmark one dime coin is a perfect example of how a simple error can turn an everyday object into a priceless treasure. If you've got one of these rare coins in your collection, you might just be holding onto a small piece of history that could be worth millions. So start checking your dimes carefully, and remember, you never know when you'll stumble upon a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more amazing coin discoveries and tips. And if you've found any rare coins yourself, share your story in the comments below.